thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get into a general reading about the Divine Masculine. I know we're all wondering kind of like, ooh, what's going on? We got the Hanged Man on top. Okay, what's going on here? Card number 12, listening to the Divine, intuitive messages. I got like a nonchalant kind of vibe from that. That is what that card does talk about, but I really want to heighten that they're having, I think they're having a time alone. They're getting to have like a time where the karmic partner is not able to hover, or karmic partners, people are not able to hover or really get through to them because, they're trying to protect their spirituality right now. They're trying to protect what it is that they know without having people brainwash them. I mean, they've let the people, try to persuade them into believing something else for so long that it's been pushing them and pushing them. It's been more and more tedious and more hard to grow, to get to the next level, they've noticed. So they're not sleeping, the nightmares, I mean, everything that keeps you back. So right now, they're not allowing these people, the wives, the husbands, the moms, the dads, whomever, comfort them. Okay, they're allowing the divine to do that, to spiritually guide them. If they're allowing the spirit to speak for them. Okay, somewhat like what the divine feminine does. Okay, so she's more of the spirit, he would be more of the soul. You understand? And so he's allowing the spirit to come into them, and then the divine feminine would be allowing the soul to come into her, being that a lot of the more feminine energies are more like nomads. They can't stay in one place for too long. They get scared of commitment. They get scared of any kind of commitment. They're not really team players. You know what I'm saying? So there's the difference between spirit and soul. Now let's go ahead and see what's going on the 3D and see what also is going on the 5D with the divine masculine. So we have the Fool, card number 0, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So it looks like, one of the things that's more of a negative aspect is that he may be walking away from family. Just like a 2 of Wands kind of energy, just determined to build loyalty and a stronghold for what he or she believes in on their own. Remember, spirit, faith. And, these people are all in faith, as they all have Bibles, or they may not be, but they have their own belief system, their own faith, right? The divine partner's family, or the people that have been around them, the karmics. Now, karmics, get a bad rep, but they also have a way of keeping someone in tune with what they do believe in, that they were supposed to believe in from the jump. Now, it's just to excel and learn more. Okay, so we don't want to completely bash people that are in our lives. We got to release that kind of karma as well, and those emotional negative ties. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So right now, the divine masculine has got time on his own right now, okay? So I don't want you to feel bad about the fact that he hasn't reached out to you or anything in the time where he sent the karmic away to go to family, or if you know that they live in a different land or different city or country. They have, gone overseas or whatever they had to do to kind of get their space. But mainly, I think the divine masculine, or, the masculine energy has sent the karmic partner to go get some time away with family, okay? While they are shying away from family right now, yes, they are tempted, okay? I was going to just say that. Yes, they are very tempted to come and talk to you, that they've got, you understand, come and talk to you and express that love to you, but that would fall into this temptation, and I don't think right now with the divine talking to them that they know that that's the right thing to do. You don't want to mess this up. Okay, wish fulfillment coming true. Okay, let's see what's going on with the divine masculine. The 2 of Swords. So just like I said, right now, even if some of them have not gone overseas, or they haven't, told them to go visit family, a lot of them have, by the way, or if they're not sleeping in separate beds or whatever, the hover has not been, to a cease. Some of them are a little more, exasperating than other relationships, right? This 2 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy talks about, this being the divine partner you're watching for, and that would be the karmic partner. Just kind of not allowing, like I said, negative terms to come into their mind. May not even be negative, just the same old beliefs that are not allowing the divine partner, the divine masculine, to move forward, okay? We know that it's like, oh, well, the karmic partners obviously don't help them to learn, evolve, and grow, and in that we're also stuck. but right now they're not allowing the karmic partners, to get through to them, and they feel they're very, 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 very hurt and burdened by that. To know that people that they love, you understand, we're human. We love our electronics. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a being. It's not a living life. But the people that they love and have been there for them, you understand, are, when they look it up, are karmic partners, or when it comes down to it, know that they're keeping them back. And when they find what's to keep them to going forward, they know that these people, this person that may or may not be able to live without them, metaphorically speaking, may suffer. And so right now he's going through a lot. He's going through withdrawals, okay, living separate lives, two different lives, but one where he knows that he's supposed to go in the direction of, and the other where he was only supposed to be for a certain amount of time, and now the divine is carrying him through because he's having a bit of a hard time getting up. You understand? Next, the Four of Wands, beautiful, fire energy, loyalty, determination, power couple, first date, if you will. But finally getting this chance at love. The spotlight is on you. The spotlight is on them. The spotlight is on love. Love and celebration, completion is finally here, is amongst us, like that star in wish fulfillment. It's not a 10 of cups. It's not a 10, a 10, a 10, but it's on your way there. And this means that you would have had to know that where you are right now wasn't going to get you here, first and foremost, right? I'll show you this card again. It's also him knowing that he can't see that life with them, I get a sense that, let me see this Rider-Waite deck with Knight of Pentacles. I get a sense that where they've been, even if, where the Divine Masculine has been with a karmic partner, I don't think anyone has really been inspired by them. I don't see inspiration by them. I don't think anyone has been inspired by them, and I know that he's having to close his eyes so that he can imagine the true path, the righteousness here with this Four of Wands. Let's continue. Okay. Abundance, friends, family, true happiness, and love. When these people come through, when these people walk through, it's like everyone is in love. Everyone is shining bright. Do you understand? It's not just about them. It's not just about needing to be about one another so that we can, we can succeed, we can conquer. If we can also give back to the community and still be victorious, well, it must be in the stars. Let's see what else. Oh, the Nine of Wands, more fire energy, the resilience. I do get a sense of ruthless in this card as well. It's a fighting, it's an urge to want something so bad that you're not able to get yet. Okay, but you're in your own element. You're in your own comfort zone. You're at home. How are you going to get money at work? You understand? So, in the Rider-Waite, let's see if I open up to it. In the Rider-Waite, it's well, think of it as wanting something, wanting that Four of Wands, wanting, what you've been working on for years, and it's only but a Four of Wands. You know what I mean? You're not dressed in glamour yet. You know what I mean? But trying to get there, and it seems like it's impossible for the Divine Masculine. It seems like it's actually impossible to get there. He's like, I'm suited up, I got this, I got that, but how do I feel like I'm even further away from any accomplishment? This guy is bruised, this guy is hurt, this guy can't sleep, this guy can't eat, this guy can't think, and everything that he's doing. I mean, imagine all of the withdrawals you're having. It's like living with for an example, this is going to get very, very gruesome, this picture. Living with your own mother and father, you know what I mean? And not even being able to know them. You don't know them. You know that everything they've taught you up until a certain age, okay, is a lie. For an example, gruesome is a lie. What now? How do you go about saying, Mom and Dad, you know what? I love you too, and I believe in what you believe in, but I just don't believe in it. Go from there. Use your imagination. And so this resilience of wanting to be able to get out and go and get what he deserves, what is rightfully his. The divine feminine. His divine path. Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, left in silence. He's in silence. And it's like, yeah, so are you, right? The divine feminine, or whoever's watching just said. But it's not about that. A lot of us are so naive and like, oh, he doesn't just want to talk to me, doesn't want to talk to me, doesn't want to talk to me. Like, of course that's what you would think, because you're not a team player. This person actually doesn't know what to do. Can you imagine how this feels? That he's doing? This is what he wants. This is what this person pictures. But there's two to tango. We're not talking about the divine feminines right now. You guys are not team players, though. I'll tell you that much. All right? That's what you need to understand. The divine masculine is the soul. The divine feminine is the spirit. You know, you can run around and do all this. You're a nomad. You don't stick around too long. You're non-committal. You want somebody who can give you balance. Da 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 da. But you have to go find that in yourself first. You can't have codependency. We will not be set up for failure in the divine journey. Divine masculine is the soul. That's why there's another one who's in a relationship. They need to find spirit. They need to have the balance of the two. Right now, there are no messages coming in for this divine masculine. He can understand why. Like I said, they're dressed up. He's dressed up. The difference is how you know if this is what the divine feminine is, because like I said, they're not wearing silk. They're not lavish. But here he seems to be in these situations where he's home, where he's taken care of with the karmic. You understand? He doesn't know what to do. There are no birds. There are no chirping. There's life sucked out of him and her, whoever you're watching for. It's foggy. It's hazy out there. All you got is what you realize is all that you have with them. Now it's time for you to go out, divine masculine, or this person, and find it for yourself. Don't feel so trapped in your own divinity. Don't feel so trapped. But that's what the soul will do only when you're only in the soul. The wants and the desires for money, for more this, for more that. The divine feminine will be easier at letting go of material things than the divine masculine. That's for sure. What else do we have here? Okay, the Three of Cups. Here we go with this teamwork is what I'm hearing. Now, let's clarify this Three of Cups, okay, wish fulfillment. The Two of Wands that I was referring to earlier, okay? Now, significant number 2 here. Now, let's get one more at the top of the deck, the Ten of Swords. Okay, I thought I saw that over here as well. Four of Wands is over here again. All right, I love how they reiterated that. Thank you, Spirit. Leaving one's place to go find what they need, to go find more, right? Three of Cups. Reunite with friends, reunite with family. That's why I said that the karmic partners, if they haven't already, they will be getting in some sort of separation so that they can both take their time to think. This is reuniting with loved ones, family, people that you've let go of so that you can conform to one way of society. You understand? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. People who love, people who are emotionally intuitive, inclined, all right? People who will give you the real advice because it's their soul. This is him going over to the divine feminine. It's, okay. Two of Wands, leaving one's, let's say, leaving whatever that is there. The ball is in their court. The ball is in your hands. I mean, the world is in your hands. You understand? This person has all that they need, That red and white that symbolizes, their abundance, their strength, their fortune is what they've gathered here. That's what was supposed to happen. You're supposed to have things in this life, but then to learn how to let it go and how to utilize it is the spirit. There's supposed to be a balance. So this is where he's going to go, is find that balance. Let's clarify judgment. Perfect. Judgment, because he's with the moon, because he is confused. He doesn't know which way to go. We see that here. He does not know which way to go. Divine feminines cannot just sit there and say, it's me, it's me, it's me. You're not working on a thing. And I have to blame you because it's a twin flame situation. Where you go, he goes. The mirror. Divine feminines are too busy focused on being here, being there, being gallivanting around. Don't even know how to sit and commit, submit, conform. it's almost like your traditional views were to never do that to a man or with a man for too long. Never master your skills. Just once their skills, plant and do everywhere. But the Judgment card, let's clarify that for the Divine Masculine, and we'll be done here. Judgment for the... Oh my. So, that's the Tower card. Ooh, and then the Fool and the Eight of Cups, just as I was talking about that. Look at that. Look at that. You guys, this may not be a good thing. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Got it. Pardon me if I flashed you or anything like that. So, the Tower with the Fool and the Eight of Cups. So, yeah, walking Judgment. Walking away. Now, remember, this little baby right here would be your partner, right? Or either of you. Right now we're talking about the Divine Masculine, okay? So when you come into this world, the thing you're going to feel is love, okay? Because your parents, the caretakers, your baby, you cannot fend for yourself. That's the highest energy. It's something that you're always going to feel first. So that's the first one that we get to touch or move to the side if we get hurt, you know. Regardless, that's what we get to give off towards people is love. Any form of love. There's a lot of forms of it. Now, you know, the Twin Flame journey is to kind of master all of those and be able to, you know, energetically feel. So the Judgment card is Judgment Day. So once this Tower happens of everything that this guy believes in and it comes crashing down, he'll walk away. Okay? He'll walk away from what once was. And he'll continue walking onto a new path, having faith, okay? We're going to end there because I feel like I'll go forever and ever and ever. But this guy, this Divine Masculine right now is not patient. That's one thing I can tell you. He's not being patient about his findings, about what he knows. As soon as he knows something, he's going to jet and take off and try to settle somewhere else. So for some of you, there will be like 5 of you in this world who ain't going to care about what you're doing. You just want to have sex. You just want to have cookies and ice cream and chips and juice. You know, that person will be getting married to someone else after this karmic that you thought he'd never leave. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, yes, okay, like I said, 10 of Cups. So make sure, Divine Feminines, we'll get into a reading for you about what you need to do about trying to master the soul, the soul's aspect, not just the spirit, because that's what the Divine Masculine is working on, and you don't want to miss that boat. You don't want to miss that train. The Tower is coming down. It's judgment. It's judgify. It's judged. It's been order in the court. It's been adjourned. Meeting adjourned. This is what's happening with him. Okay? And to get out of this desire right now, I'm telling you, a lot of this, the bind, okay, a lot of this energy right here signifies that the karmic partner is in separation. I guarantee you that they are in separation now, and if not, in the next week or two, the karmic partner will be separated from the Divine Masculine. You may not even know it, though, of course. If you don't have their social media, if they don't post, yada, yada, trust me. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune, so he can put in that work there, I'm telling you. So I guess what I want to say here is that right now the Divine Masculine will be walking alone soon. So I think when the karmic partner comes back, they ain't gonna know what hit them. Okay, out of the blue with this Tower card. Okay, because once they needed just that moment alone, there's a song by the band called the 1975, and it's like, and I can't give you my soul because we're never alone, something like that. And I can't give you my soul because we're never alone. Something like that. I forget it. And I can't give you my soul because we're never. But he's finally gonna be alone, and you know, he's gonna figure it out. He's gonna figure it out. He's gonna figure it out exactly where to go with that abundance and that strength that he has that signifies him. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say right now. Take whatever it is that you hear, and I would love to see what it is that you took from this video if you comment below, and we'll go from there. All right. Oh, nice. With the Lovers. But so, they could be an air sign. Is there anything else I want to say? The Hermit, they're going to be... I don't feel like they're very patient about what it is that they want to do. I saw the Three of Cups again. Now the Empress, they're looking for the person, for the woman. The Empress is dressed in white and red. They're looking for that person who, because you remember, they're very soul inclined. They need to be locked down. Divine feminines don't necessarily need that. You understand what I'm saying? At least as far as what they understand. They don't both understand that there's balance needed in the twin flame journey, of course. But so he's going to be out on the lookout again. I don't think a lot of you are ready for that. I don't think a lot of you understand that. So in the midst of that, will he come to communicate with you? The Hermit again. The Two of Wands. Maybe. You could be one of the people he's going out there when he feels like the world is in his hands, but one of the many. Okay? The Hermit came out. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Emperor. Maybe not. Queen of Cups. Okay? So for some of you, Queen of Cups again, will he visit the Divine Feminine? So we got the Transformation card and it's in reverse. Probably not. Okay, because he needs to be on the same level as where he is. He's not going back to those dog days. Every dog has its days, but the dog days are over. So as far as it goes, no, he won't. So the Divine Feminines need to make sure that they're reaching out to their spiritual advisors and doing exactly what it is that they need to do, and stop thinking things are going to just come to them because you're so hot. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with your looks. In fact, this man ain't even looking. So you understand? Like that. He's not looking at your looks. He's looking for exactly... The soul communicates with soul. It's deeper. So if he feels like he's up and he's moving for soul, he ain't looking at how big your boobs are. And you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. So we have to make sure that we're ready. But the answer is no for those who are watching, and it's probably because you needed to know that. There's going to be a wedding. So some of you need to realize that there's going to be a wedding. Okay, and that means death, and I love how the death card was in reverse here. So there will be a wedding. You understand what I'm trying to say? And it looks like he's going to marry the very next person he's supposed to be with right after the karmic partner, so that he knows that it's not at least karma. And that's a big step for him or her, okay, to leave this karmic partner, someone he's been with for so long. But as long as he realizes that it's not serving his higher good, he's literally going to be miserable for the rest of his life. Oh, hell no. He's going to move right on up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm thinking Tommy Hilfiger. I don't know. But the wish fulfillment, okay? So some of you are going to get what you want. Some of you aren't. Look at this, Ace of Cups, Emperor, okay? Nice. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.